Hey everyone, I am here to give you my 8-week post-op report. So I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, I have no back pain. I have been up and around. The other week I did a 7-mile hike following a LPGA golf tournament, and it was a pretty steep golf course. It was a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And yeah, I did about 7 miles. Had no back pain, zero. Had some discomfort in my feet and my shins because I hadn't done anything like that in quite a while, but zero back pain. So I can do pretty much everything as far as walking, sitting, standing. Obviously, can't do any of the real physical activities, and I'm still wearing the back brace when I'm sitting for prolonged periods of time because it gives me better stability. So, yay. The bad. I'm still having swelling in my left foot, which is very strange. It happens after I've been sitting for maybe an hour or two. Once it starts, really can't stop it unless I lay down, elevate, and ice it. It's also warm. It's a couple of degrees warmer than the rest of my body because I did a thermal scan on it. So I don't really know what the issue is there. They did an ultrasound on my leg when I went in for my 2-week post-op because the doctor was afraid I had a blood clot, but the ultrasound was clear. So it just could be vascular swelling that hasn't resolved yet because the vascular surgeon did tell me swelling could last anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 or 3 months depending on how my body heals. So even if that's going to be a rest of my life type thing, I'm totally okay with it to have zero back pain and just a foot that swells up, no, it's a no-brainer. So, yeah, vascular swelling is a thing, and I guess depending on how your body reacts, just determines how long it takes. And like I said, don't know if this is going to resolve because it's already been 2 months, and I would be surprised if all of a sudden it just goes away, but you never know. I have what I assume is going to be my last checkup with the doctor next week. I'm assuming they're going to say you're okay to ditch the brace. And they'll probably say now you can start your limited physical therapy as far as like gym work because the only thing I've been doing is walking back and forth in the pool because that's what they told me. You can walk around as much as you want, you can do pool therapy, but that's it. So we'll see what they say about that. The ugly. My insurance company denied my claim even though they approved the surgery. So go figure. I mean, this is insurance, medical insurance in the United States. When I got the denial letter, they said that they hadn't received any medical documentations to review, which is why it was being denied. So I got all my medical records together. I emailed them to the appeals specialist. I followed up with a phone call, and she confirmed she had everything and that she would send it off to review. And I thought, okay, that's going to be the end of that. A week later, I get a denial letter again. So I'm like, okay, what am I missing here? Because you're saying it wasn't a medical necessity. The only options I had were live with the pain or have the surgery. And if I had to live with the pain, I probably would have ended up killing myself because I was completely disabled. And I'm a senior disability analyst, so I'm the expert at that. And the funny thing is, if the state of California and my own company look at my medical records and say, yeah, you're approved for a disability leave, that means there's objective medical evidence to support something wrong. And when you see an MRI report that shows disc bulge and fecal compression and loss of disc height and retrothesis of the vertebrae, that's called positive findings. And the only way to correct those things are with surgery. They're not going to just heal themselves by wishing and hoping. And since I don't think Harry Potter is available to wave his wand, the surgery was the only option. So I'm going to have to jump through some hoops. I've asked them for the peer review because they sent, according to what they said, they sent my medical records to a specialist. I'm not sure if it was an orthopedic who just puts casts on broken bones or if it was actually a neurospinal specialist. But I'm pretty sure that my doctor is going to be very interested when I tell him that the insurance company denied my claim because they said that his procedure wasn't necessary. And in California, it's real difficult for an insurance company to get away with something like that. We have all kinds of laws, especially new laws of 2022, that protect us. You can't just say to a doctor, go ahead and do the surgery, and then say to me, no, we're not going to pay for that. Because I get a $95,000 bill, and I'm like, huh? And I thought they'd be really happy because I didn't spend 1 or 2 nights in the hospital. And I actually thought, wow, they're going to be really excited when they see this bill and it's not like $250,000. So to get a denial letter was just mind blowing. So I'll keep you abreast of what's going on with that. And like I said, I see my doctor next week. We'll see what he has to say. I don't think he's going to have anything to say about the swelling because if the ultrasound was negative, I don't think there's anything that anybody could do about it. It's either going to take care of itself or it's going to be a rest of your life type thing. And like I said, totally okay with it since it's not painful. It gets warm and it's uncomfortable, and it is my foot is a couple of degrees hotter than the rest of my body because I did a thermal scan on it. But you know, if that's the worst, then I'm totally okay with that. So I will follow up with you guys in a week or so, and I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Bye bye.